name is Andrea Bruno, and I'm one of the coaching team leads here at College for America, and we are talking about some of your core coaching competencies. And in this video, we're going to specifically talk about, under the bucket of build relationships, there's a competency called value or respect a student's values. And this is a really big concept. We're going to break it up into, hopefully some small examples and specifics here. So when we say value a student's value or show that you respect what the student values, it's about noticing what's important to them, what is driving their behavior and engagement, and then working with them on that level. So the first step of it is just identifying and finding something that they value. For example, I've worked with a student who I was able to identify a strong social value for her. She really had a lot of value around connecting with other people, and that was key to engaging with whatever activity she was working on. So picking up on that theme in our conversations, I named it, with her to say it seems like making connections with other people is a really important element to your engagement. How do you bring that into CFA? And then whenever she was struggling with a project, I would ask her questions related to making connections with other people. I might have said something like, how can I help you unwrap this? Or what do you need from me today? Or have you talked to any of your coworkers about this? How might you connect with another student? Have you looked in the community? And so exploring some of the socially related solutions to some of the work that she was trying to do. And then once you identify, trying to view the student through the lens of their values. So sometimes, we relate to people that kind of share some of the same values. I'm a very socially driven person, so when I'm really vibing with someone, I'm really enjoying that. Some people like the small talk, and that makes them feel more engaged with the relationship. Other students might not have that same value, so as you're building your relationship with them, they might seem like, oh, they're not so talkative, I don't know, they don't really care about the small talk. They might just value something different when it comes to this relationship. It might be a little bit more practical. And so you have to kind of check your own value at the door and recognize what the student needs in this relationship and go to that level with them. So someone who might be a little less socially driven and is maybe more mastery driven and just needs give me the step by step, just show me what I need to do and I'll go do it. I'm going to go to that level with them, and I'm not going to worry personally about the connection, the emotion connection, like the vibe and the energy that's going on. I will just have to, make sure that I'm meeting them where they're at and what they're looking for out of the relationship. So one way that you can check on how you're respecting a student's values is to ask yourself, what do I think the student cares about? What matters to this student? And you have to look into the conversations that you've already had and your insights and perceptions about them to answer that question. If you're not really sure, then you maybe haven't tried to go there. You maybe haven't consciously tried to look for their values. Another way, if I know that I'm working on this and I'm trying to find a value, I might ask questions like, can you tell me what's important about that to you? Or why does that matter? Or what about that matters? And just try to dig deeper to get to the root of what they're talking about. Another way that I check on how I'm doing and how aligned I am with a student is I'll ask, if you think of the coaching as a resource, and don't think of it as a review on me personally as your coach, but just as the coaching as a resource, where have you gotten the most out of this so far? And what have you found to be the most helpful? And see where they go with it, and that would give you an indication of what isn't been important to them about the coaching and what they're finding most valuable about connecting with you.